Hi everybody, my name is Wendy Davis. I am co-owner and co-founder of Berry Chiropractic. Quick explanation as to why I'm in this outfit today. Myself and my team, we are great supporters of the Royal National Lifeboat Institute. They're a charity here based in the UK. They patrol our coastal zones. If you were to be on one of our beaches on a lilo and got blown out to sea, it's these guys that would come and save you. As I said, they are a charity, they don't get any government funding, so we love to raise money for the crews, for the equipment and for the boats as well. So that's what we were doing today. We were actually on a fun walk today, raising awareness and monies for the RNLI. So here's the reason why I'm in this outfit. But the reason I'm doing this video today is because I was actually chatting to a patient the other day. He'd just come back from his doctor, and his doctor had told him that he had arthritis of the spine, and that struck up a conversation with us because he wasn't quite sure what arthritis he had. There are over 100 different types of arthritis, of which the two most common are osteoarthritis, which is your wear and tear, degenerative joint disease type of arthritis, and the other most common one is rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disorder and tends to mainly affect the hands and feet. Osteoarthritis tends to affect more the pelvis, the spine, the hips, knees and feet. And OA affects about 3.8% of the population, just over 3.8% of the population, while rheumatoid arthritis affects 0.24% of the population. So not so much for RA, it's osteoarthritis, which is the most common. So here in the centre, we do look after patients who suffer from either of these two debilitating conditions, and we have had great success. So to find out which type of arthritis you're suffering from, I advise going to see your doctor, coming to see us. X-rays and blood tests are a great way to telling you which arthritis you have. So what does arthritis look like when it affects the spine? So first thing, let me just show you a model of the spine. So this is a plastic replica, an exact plastic replica of the human spine. So you're looking at from the front here. The spine is made up of 24 mobile segments, each with a disc in between to give plenty of room for the nerve to exit. Brain sits at the top here and sends signals down to the spinal cord, which then branch out to all these nerves. Very little happens in the human body without a signal passing from the brain and out through the nervous system. Now this whole thing should work like a well-oiled machine, but due to knocks and bangs that you've had in the past, trips and falls, poor posture, it can cause wear and tear into the spine, and that can cause sometimes the nerves to become irritated, and that can cause pain, discomfort and dysfunction in the body, which we don't want. So as chiropractors, we're always looking to align these areas and make sure that this is functioning and moving as well as we possibly can. But what does that look like? What does arthritis look like in the spine, I hear you ask? So I'll go on to another model for this. What it is, and I take this one out, this is actually the last two bones on the spine. So that's what that is. And this is what we'd love to see. So big chunky bones separated by big chunky disc, and that means there's plenty of space for the nerve to exit. As your body moves, the bones move over the disc and pumps nutrients into the disc. That's what we want. They have a very poor supply otherwise. So always moving is great. It will help the disc an awful lot. But due to poor posture, things can get stuck in there and the joints don't move as well. And then they start to rub then on the disc. And this is what happens. I'll show you on here. So these are the different stages that you get and what they look like. First stage is you see there's a narrowing of the disc. The disc becomes hardened, and as it becomes hardened and narrower, there's less space for the nerve to exit coming out of here. When it becomes narrowed and becomes harder, the bones then rub on the disc and you start to get these osteophytes growing on the bones themselves. The longer you leave it, the more osteophytes you get, the harder the disc gets, and you start to get them actually connecting and the bones fuse. When it gets to this stage, really hard to do anything about it. So as chiropractors, we would love to see before this happens and to make sure that your spine is working as well as possible. There's always plenty to be done, but when it gets to this stage, it's hard for us to do a huge amount. So the advice is come in early, get yourself checked. Let's see how your spine is doing, and let's try to avoid these later stages with you. All right then guys, well, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, great. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button underneath, and we look forward to seeing you again. All right then guys, have a great day. See you soon. Bye.